What is up, everybody? Hey, Judd Welty here, and man, I haven't gone live in a little bit, and felt just compelled to go live right now. Just got done doing both my workouts before we take off for about a week, and go eat a bunch of turkey and everything else. So I'm getting a lot of questions right now on what to do, how much to eat, all of these things leading up to Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, and all that kind of stuff. And there's, it brings me, everybody always asks me, what about the food? What about my workouts? What do I do during this time? How do I stay on track during this time? And there's always all these questions that come up during the holidays, and I don't have any magic answers. That's for damn sure. There is no magic. There is no special supplement or anything that you really can do except for relying on, knowing what you're supposed to do, having a clear view of your goals, and that leads to having a plan to get there. You guys know that follow me, I'm big on plans. I'm big on having a plan, having a structured plan, and following it somewhat. You don't gotta be perfect. I'm not perfect at it, but you do more right than wrong. You do more good than bad, so you feel good. For those of you that follow me, you guys know that I got stomach issues. I've got digestive issues. And that affects everything I do. That makes me aware of what I put in my body because I don't want to feel like shit, and so that helps me to help you, really, to have you not go through that if I'm helping you, because I can tell, because I've helped so many people through digestive issues now, that I can tell by looking at you that potentially you have some certain things going on, or you're eating things that are causing inflammatory shit inside of your body, which is potentially jamming you up, and then you got a gut, and then you got stored fat and all these things going on, and it always comes back to what you're putting in your body. So there's two ways to look at the holidays. And this is my simple two ways, because now that I'm back on track, now that I am taking a closer look at what I'm eating, because for about 4 months, I didn't give a shit. I really didn't. I don't know what happened about 4.5 months ago, but I just got burned out. I got burned out. And I took it out on myself. And so I did that with food. I did that with not working out. I did that with, I still worked out, but I just didn't do it the way I knew that I know how to do it. But I almost needed that time to refocus for myself. And during that time, I was helping a lot of people, which was awesome. And a lot of you guys and your results got me back. So I have to thank a lot of you guys that I've been helping throughout that last 4 months, because although I share a lot on here, and I really, I try to be honest Abe on here, and whether you believe me or not, I don't give a shit. But the thing is what I say, what I do, my actions, I always keep it truth. I always keep it true. And so I struggled hard the last 4 months, but this last 2 weeks, I've been back on track. That doesn't mean I've been 100%. That doesn't mean, just like my workout right now. I've lifted a lot more before, but I feel really good. I feel back on track. I cleaned up my food, and I'm aware of what needs to be done, right, to get to my next goal. So there's, like I said, there's two ways to look at this. I could have carried that pity party or that burnout that I went through all the way through the holidays and said, fuck it, you know, I'm just going to do this, and this is how I'm going to be right now, and I'm just going to start after the first of the year. That's a bunch of bullshit. So don't come at me if you need help and you're going to say, oh, I'm going to start after the first of the year. I'm not going to help you. That's the wrong mindset. That I don't like to work with people like that. So I like the ones that are more like myself, looked at myself in the mirror and said, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this is not me. Like, I need to fix this shit now. And so, and excuse my language, but I tell you what, it's how I felt. So, and it was all on me. It's all on me, not on anybody else. And so I knew I had to change some stuff. So I referred back to my plan, and I started doing a little bit of it, and worked my way, you know, into my workouts. Now I'm doing some cardio, which, you know, I'm feeling good with that. Finally, I'm starting to sweat, because after so much bad food and bad drinks and all these things that just clog up your body, I didn't sweat very much the first week. Connection there, a little disconnection. So I could have carried that mindset all the way through the first of the year, but that's just not me. So I just started looking in the mirror going, okay, hey, I got to do this. I got to do this. And so I made some changes, and that's where that's where, you know, because I've been there and I know what to do, and I know, you know, I call it willpower, call it whatever, but I knew I wasn't setting a good example for my kids, and that bugged me bad, because I was looking at myself and I was going, wow, like, you know, this isn't the active dad that I'm not doing those things. And then what that translated into me wanting to do less at home, and I work from home 24 hours. I mean, I don't have to go anywhere. So but I still was doing less because I didn't feel as good. I didn't have as much energy, all of those things. So where I'm going with that is, if you're off track right now, reach out. This is the freaking time right now. If you've got a plan, and I've helped you a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever, jump back on something. Do something. Do not travel through this holiday season all the way to New Year's and party your balls off, or if you don't have balls, and just get worse and worse and worse. You know, so don't do that, because then after New Year's, you're not going to want to do it. You're going to feel worse than you do right now. And this is what I was afraid of for myself. So don't take this as I'm yelling at you, or you know, if you're taking this personal, that's on you. But I'm saying this is how I felt for myself. This is what I had to tell myself to get my ass back up and get going. And I said, I am not going through these holidays feeling like shit already going into them, you know, holding more fat than I want, just all around, just not, I felt like I just wasn't on anything. I wasn't on any type of, you know, I had no plan. And if you don't have a plan, then you're going to fail, period. It's just because you're guessing. And those of you that know me, man, I don't like to guess. I don't like to guess at all. So I mean, I could have taken that mindset and I could have done that, but that's just not the way I'm built. That's not the way my mind works. And so I fought for it. And today I'll be really honest. Today, today's workout, which I just got back from doing, my cardio, did quarter force. I don't know if you guys know what that fucking workout is, but I suck at it and that pisses me off. But it's a MMA style workout, and I'm not a fighter. You know, I've never. But I tell you what, I'm getting better at it, but I suck at that workout, and that's driving me to keep doing the damn workout. And so, but I'm sore all over, you know, that's a good thing, but I'm using that for my cardio instead of just jumping on machines. I'm sick of machines. Like I said, I went through that burnout, and I just got sick of doing everything that I was doing. So I switched it all up. And then I'm doing the newer Body Beast stuff, the Beast Up stuff. Just kind of, I'm following a little written program that I did with Body Beast, and the new workouts that I'm in, which kind of makes it fun and funny at the same time. But but yeah, and then I'm also adding in some hammer and chisel total body, and you know, I'm really trying to keep it fresh because I went through that burnout and I just got bored with everything, and then I just kind of gave up and quit. But anyways, so don't have that mindset going through. If you are one of those people that need some guidance, need some help, or need a pep talk, or need just anything just to get going. If you, maybe you know what to do already, maybe you were like me and you help people for a freaking living and you gone, you know, then hey, reach out. Or if you're a dad like I am that just wants to be a healthy, fit dad and maybe have abs, you know, then reach out. This is the time to do it. Do not allow yourself to do what you did last year at this time, because it didn't fucking work. It didn't work. Do something different. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what my message is. Do not do what you did last year unless you are freaking ripped, or you're just absolutely happy with where you're at and you're healthy as ever and you feel amazing. Wonderful. Keep going. Don't stop. But if you're not, and you're guessing on what to do, and you're following this and all the shiny things, and you're taking $200, $300, $400 a month in supplements from all these bullshit companies that have all this bullshit supplements, because there's so much bullshit out there. I'm sorry, there is. And I've taken a lot of it back in the day. But, you know, there's a simple way to do it. There's a way to do it where you don't have to spend a bunch of money, and you know what's right for you based on what your goals are, based on what you want to happen for yourself, because we're all different. And so, you know, my main message here is do not do what you did last year at this time. Because if you're out of shape, or you are waiting for that New Year's resolution, which is just a crock of shit, and it's fear having you not start now, the best thing you can do right now is jump on a plan that is tailored for you. And then as you're getting to Thanksgiving, enjoy Thanksgiving. Eat the food, eat the pie. Do it. Because if you're on a plan and you feel in and you're pretty dialed in, then you know what? That one day isn't going to affect you. Then get to Christmas. Enjoy that food. I have a second Thanksgiving every Christmas. Same shit, same food, same pies, same everything, and I'm going to eat all of it. Of course, I'm smart enough not to eat until I'm sick, or not to eat until I feel like total shit, but I'm going to eat all those different foods. I'm just going to keep myself from gorging and, you know, feeling like total shit. But I don't like to feel like shit. So, and then New Year's, well, we're going to party. You know, I'm not a big drinker by any means at all, but, you know, and those that really know me know the one drink, the one alcoholic beverage that I enjoy, which is not even, you can't even consider that alcohol really, but I'm going to have some. I'll let some of you guess that know me, personally. You can post it in the comments. And, but the thing is I'm going to enjoy it. And those days are not going to affect me one freaking bit. And they shouldn't affect you either. Because if you're dialed in and you have a plan to refer to, that next day you just jump right back on your regimen. And that's what you do. You just keep going. But do not allow the holidays and New Year's to stop you from starting. That's probably what you did last year. That's what a lot of people did last year. I'm going to start January, you know, the 9th and on a Monday, and that's what I'm going to do. And then then January 15th comes around, then February. I mean, then because you'll feel worse than you do right now. And that's what this message is to you, is don't do that to yourself. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. You have plenty of time to start and get some momentum and be aware of things that you're eating. That's the key. If you're not aware of what to stay away from that's causing inflammation in your body and causing you to have that gut and that bloat and that uncomfortable feeling where you barely can shit, that's a terrible way to live, you guys. It is. I lived it and I understand it. And so, you know, if we can pull out some certain things out of your diet and go enjoy the rest of it, you know what? You're going to feel better. Your quality of life's going to be better. And so main thing here is do something different than you did last year, because what you did last year didn't work. I'm here to help. Send me a message. You know, we're gonna be traveling for this next week, and but I'll still be on. I'll still be helping, and so don't hesitate. I know I'm gonna be working out. I'm not gonna be working out on Thanksgiving. That's for damn sure. But you guys, you should be able to enjoy your food, and then jump right back on. Don't beat yourself up. Enjoy, make memories with your families, do those things, and be aware how you feel when you're eating, so you don't, come back and feel just absolutely miserable. So many people do that, is why I'm talking about it. So hope this helps you guys. Anyways, like I said, send me a message. To those of you that have already put your email in the other post that I made this morning, I will be getting back to you. I'm still sitting in my car from my workout, so I'll be getting back to you today, and then we'll get you dialed in beforehand, and I'll be working late tonight. So all right, hope you guys have a good day. Keep going, and like I said, focus. And don't do what you did last year. Do something different. Get dialed in. All right. Have a happy Thanksgiving. See ya.